welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. And Singy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
The pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. And we're underway here this afternoon. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right. Stott over to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
0-1. And a good eye there. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And it's even up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one missed. Two outs, base is empty. Got it by him for the K. Middle of the first, no score. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. But he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball that really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Turner now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Ripped to short. Whips it to Gallo. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
To the right side. Gets it to first. Harper retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. To the batter now, Joey Meneses. Wheeler, 33 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Wheeler back to work. That's through there for a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Ball 1 there. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
2-1.
And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 out in the second. Here's Eddie Rosario. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
2-2.
No score here in the second. Out towards left center. Marsh hauls it in, 2 away.
That is it. The catcher, Keibert.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. There's the strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Swung on, belted. Way back there. It's a bomb. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that wall.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Luis Garcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. High fly ball down the left field line. March going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
The pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he misses, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And now it's Alec Bohm. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. One down. Phillies down a run. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
This is Bryson Stott. And that's in there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Kicks and fires. The 2-1 is high. JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle. That's in there. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Nick Senzel. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Fastball for a strike. And that one ripped to left into the slide, and he got it. A beautiful sliding catch on the run and a fantastic route to get to the spot. That was nice.
One of the, if not the best routes to a ball we've seen in a while, Boog. And it's clear StatCast agrees with us. He doesn't make that play if his route is any less direct than that.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas. Long run on his horse. And a superb diving catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a ball. Senzel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one fouled off. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in on a dive. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Senzel around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down, and now Joey Gallo. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, JT Realmuto steps in. Gore back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. The Nats leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Just missed. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Johan Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 2-0. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great game. Step out the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And a pitch. That one missed.
3-1.
Runner at second here, one gone. Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run, and he's out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out looking his first time. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Man on second, 2 down.
Oh.
He's trying for third. That's it for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Two outs. A sliding stop at short. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th, and now the DH, Joey Meneses. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a line out towards center. Rojas makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie.
So digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs. And a big swing and a miss.
1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls 1 off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. Bounced up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Hebert Ruiz. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. And takes low for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
right field. Castellanos raging back towards the wall. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. That's in there. That's strike one.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Trey Turner. Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattoo gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. The pitch. The Nationals up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle. To first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The right field.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1. Pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Now
and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Check swing, didn't go. And it's a ball and a strike.
It's a good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
And here it comes.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 3-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started.
Nick Senzel.
And the right-hander back to work. That misses. 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
1 and 2.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. Rojas calls it in, and there's 2 away.
The bat, number 5,
C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. And delivers outside. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. The line to kick the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hammered Rojas. Ranging back. And caught on the warning track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over first.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Jacob Tyler Realmuto, he has quite the trophy case as a multiple-time All-Star, Silver Slugger, and Gold Glove winner. This guy's a great leader by example for his team.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard liner. And Realmuto is out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So up next, Brandon Marsh worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Step off throw to first. Stop. Back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Marsh, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. This one high in the air to left center. Robles makes the grab on the run. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Move over to first, try to keep it close. The Phillies down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fly ball to right. Thomas makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Wheeler back to work. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So man aboard, and now it's Joey Gallo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now a fly ball to right center. Rojas gets under it. Rojas makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey
Meneses digs in now.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Snap throw to first. Thomas back on a dive.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Runners on the corners with one gone. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one's upstairs. Ball one. Ball one. Thomas at third. Meneses on at first with 2 down. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Bounce to the right side. To second, Turner. That's out number 3. So the Nats leave a pair, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Senzel makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Not shortstop.
Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Bryce Harper. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. The Phils down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball on the plate. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down. Nick Castellanos will hit next. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. Man at first, one away. And another ball. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jordan Weems up and loosening in the pen. Ferrer, the left-hander, also throwing. Just off the inside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. Drops into the glove.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
So two down now, and here is Alec Bohm. And that one missing low. Now snap throw to first. Harper's back in a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
The 1-1. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-0.
And a pitch.
2-0.
First and second, 2 down. And he takes one right on the black. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. And the pitch. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Yeah, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on the way. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's going to be Nick Senzel in there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips the corner. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Soto getting ready to go. Brogdon also throwing. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top half of inning number 7.
One ball.
Miss. Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1 ball.
Senzel, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is down low. That clips the corner. Here goes the runner. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Castellanos puts it away, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, TJ Abrams.
So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And he deals. Fall off foul. And that skips into dirt. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two on, 2 outs. That one down the line and foul ball. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Joey Gallo in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that'll load the bases. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Gallo, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Weems.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. Out to short, Abrams. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Now move to first. Realmuto back in there. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, out towards left center. Rosario snags it on the run.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder,
Digging in, Johan Rojas. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That misses the zone. Ball one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that
And now it's even up. Real Muto stands at first with one out.
all sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to.
Runner on the go in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second.
3 balls.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jose Ferrer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rosario has this one sized up. And that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Connor Brogdon.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 75, Connor Brogdon.
Well, one-run game. Joey Meneses now at the plate, 1 for 3. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hebert Ruiz. Brogdon, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering preparing to come on if needed. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. Here's Trey Turner.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Rip, but it curls foul. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
On a pitch now for the Nationals, Hunter Harvey.
Now pitching for Washington, number 73, Hunter Harvey.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. One down, runner at first. Next to hit, Nick Castellanos. Harvey keeping him close.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman.
Got a pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That one misses. 1-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And another ball. Sosa off of first with 2 away. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across the first, and that is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Now into the game, Edmundo Sosa. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Edmundo.
Well, one-run game. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Brogdon back to work. Check swing, but it's put in play. Bohm makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Senzel. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a strike. right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. And now up for Washington, Victor Robles.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a good eye there. Two down, nobody on. That catches the corner. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. A strikeout and a walk. The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Senzel drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swings and misses. Strike one.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss there. Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That missed by a lot. And to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And the righty deals. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Thomas on the move, heading back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And fouled off. The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times. And I think very balanced, very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.